Hello lab members and Steins Gate fans, here's everyone here and welcome to this new cassette player slash recorder video. Today we're looking at the Sony TCM-S64. Now this thing, as you can see right here, is not the prettiest one. It doesn't have those retro vibes going on, but that's because it was sold in 1993-1994, which is a little bit later model, but it's still really cool. Now there's a difference between a TCM model and a Walkman or WM model, and I'll tell you, and that's, well, I don't have to tell you, I can tell you right now. It's because first of all, it's just a series line, right? So it's a series, different series. That's one answer. Other one is because these are cassette recorders and players, which means they record cassettes too, instead of just being able to play them. Now this one, again, doesn't really have the retro vibes going on, but has everything that we need and has some cute little extra features that I think are really cool. So first of all, let's look at the start, or at the front. You have the window for the cassette. Here you have a little speaker, and then we have fast playback, auto shut off, mic sense mode, cue and review function, and the little Sony brand. Now again, as you can see, this one has a speaker on here, so it does produce sound by itself. You don't need a headphone to wear or to listen to music, which is also, again, really damn awesome. So looking at the sides here, we have the model name, Sony cassette recorder, TCM-S64V, cassette quarter, it's not even a recorder. Battery supply 1.55 volts times 2, which means just 2 AA batteries, from Tokyo, Japan, or well, Sony's from Tokyo, Japan, made in Taiwan. Okay, so here's the little 3-volt adapter, so that's where you put your so you can listen to it through cable instead of batteries. Again, defeats the purpose of being portable, but it works. Here we have the little cord, so you probably don't lose it. Makes it feel like it's a clunky ass Wii remote, but I get that. I don't want this thing flung to my face, so appreciate it. No belt clip, unfortunately, which is why we have these little cords. Again, belt clips are way cooler. So other sides, we have the bottom, nothing interesting, not even screws, entirely plastic though. Now over here we have, now let's look at this. We have the volume, we have the microphone slot, so you can use the built-in microphone, but you can also attach your own microphone so you can have better quality audio. Now here we have the audio jack. However, it only works on one ear. So again, you really want to use this only for the speaker, because who listens to music with one ear? Not my thing. And then we have the VOR on and off switch. Now on the sides, or on the back, we have regarding VOR switch to ensure continuous recording even if sound level is low, set VOR switch to off. That's what it says right there. Again, Sony logo. Here's the battery compartment. You just click it open, stays in place nicely, and here we have the 2 AA batteries. Now, at the top we have all the little things we can do. So first of all, here we have the microphone, then we have the mic sense H2L, the little battery LED that displays light when we're playing anything, the recording button, the play button, the rewind button, the fast forward button, the stop button. We have a pause button, so we can pause as well instead of clicking stop. And then we have a fast forward button, or a it's not fast forward like this one. This one just, fast forwards the entire tape, making it like a sound, and then, I mean, you're supposed to stop it first, but if you don't press stop. Now this one just makes it play faster. So it just plays if you're into nightcore, which you shouldn't, you should be ashamed of yourself, but if you are, put a cassette in there, speed it up, and you have your stuff. But again, here it says cassette quarter, not recorder, TCM-S64V. Okay, so I think we should listen to some music. So first of all, we're going to try out the speaker and then the headset. I think I just moved the camera. That's fine. We have a cassette prepared. So again, all you do to open this one, instead of having to click a button to open it, you just pull it open like that. Here's the insides. And then over here we have the serial number. If it focuses, there we go. You can see the little speaker in there. It's pretty cute. So I'm gonna throw a cassette in there, and I'm gonna put the volume on its lowest. I'm gonna slowly put it to its very loudest, so you can see the difference, and that it's probably gonna crack a little bit when it's on its loudest. Now, the problem I have with this model, and that's the only problem I have probably, is that it buzzes a little bit, or the machine buzzes a little bit when I'm playing music. Now, I need to like open and close this thing like 5 times to get it to stop buzzing, so it's not really an issue. I just don't know how I'm fixing it. I just do it by accident every time, so if it buzzes, it's fixable. Isn't supposed to happen, so don't think it's a thing all of these models have. It's probably not. So if you click play, you're gonna listen. Let's just find out. Sound is on its lowest. I'm gonna slowly put it louder. That's his loudest. Yeah, I need to scream for that. You can hear the buzz. You can definitely hear the buzz when it's going louder. Again, I can remove that somehow. I'm not sure how. Works fine though. If you put it on its loudest, the audio will start cracking a little bit. But who really listens to it on its loudest? It's really not needed. It's insane. It's really loud. It's still really cool. So let's get ourselves a pair of headphones and listen to one-eared music. Just to let y'all know that it does work. Here we have the ear slot. Throw it in. And it works on the right ear. Right one. You see? The right one. So I'm going to put the volume up. Maybe it's because maybe my jack doesn't work that well, or maybe it's the headset, but when I use a headset on this thing, it does have as another little buzz while listening to it. Might be a problem with this or with my version of the model, but I don't use it for headphone usage anyway. So yeah, I mean, it works fine. It works fine if you're into one-eared stuff. Now again, this doesn't have auto reverse unlike the previous one. So would you like to change side? You'd have to actually stop it and then turn it around, open it, turn it around, close it back. But we're not done because I want to listen to the fast forward part. So you can again turn that on. And if you do this, gives it an all new little vibe. But yeah, that's all for the Sony TCM S64V cassette recorder, not recorder. It is a cassette recorder though. It's different than a cassette player. Cassette player only plays. This one records, has a lot of extra features. That's why I like this one so much. Sadly, not a Walkman. I think the Walkman is so cool just because, well, first of all, it's a Walkman. Second of Naked Snake and Star-Lord both use Walkman, and the logo is just great. But the Walkman is not only cassette recorders. It also has disc players and some kind of MP3 type things later on. So people always think, if you look online, you just type in Walkman, you'll find a lot of these kind of things or a lot of different type of cassette players from even other brands. But keep in mind, Walkman is Sony only, and it's not even only cassette players. So so much for this one. Kind of cool. Isn't that pretty, but it works well with the I forgot the name for it now. Oh god, it works well with the audio on this thing. I legit forgot the name of the speaker. Yeah, the speaker works well. Unfortunately, again, because it's a quarter, no belt clip, and I love belt clips, but I mean, if you put this in your pocket, then it's gonna muffle it anyway. So, I mean, belt clip would have been nice to see on this model, but it's still pretty decent. Bought this for €1. This one's being sold online for around 15 to 20. Maybe you're able to get it for 7. So again, it's a cheap little thing. If you want it online, go get it. It's really cool. Again, music sound on one ear, so it's only for the speaker then, and maybe recording if you like that. But you know, if you're recording music, get something more professional than a portable thing. I think this was used more for the news type stuff, you know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Elpsai, a kangaroo.